Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Tiz, the singer, and we bike. Let's turn up.
Girl, please move your hips on me. Yeah, have no fear.
Ladies and gentlemen, to my right, I got the numero uno co-host in the world. Word is bond. He goes by the name of James Earl. Make some noise.
I'm trying to be dramatic as shit.
Shout out to James Earl. To my left, it's Jam. Tom Z.
It's just some motherfucking noise.
We got Jam in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
We here, baby. We here.
DJ Jam. I should have sent me your drop. I could have had that joint on.
Wait. Hold on. I think I can up that a little bit.
All right, go ahead.
One of the hottest DJs from our stomping grounds. He done toured all over the country.
Ooh.
From giving you an EP called Molly.
Mr. Get Loose himself. Pause.
Making y'all get loose. And you know he turned up with your boo. With the goose. And he got the juice.
Yes, sir.
It's Jam. Times 8.
Turn up.
Yes, sir. We here, y'all mean. I'm happy to be here, man.
Appreciate you.
I mean,
Yeah, we definitely appreciate you coming out.
for sure.
Finally, we got you up here, though.
I know it took a minute, y'all mean.
We've
but
been,
nah,
yo, son, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
We've been trying to get you up here for a minute, man. We got a huge lineup, everybody. We got us a really special guest coming up next month. And that's a big one, but I'll announce that later.
Ooh.
But I probably won't announce that for a few weeks, so to make sure it's locked in, but want to make sure it's quadruple locked in.
Heavy.
But anyway, we got Jam here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
we're gonna start. I'm gonna give O-Dog the reins. I mean James Earl the reins right quick.
Thank you.
And we'll fluctuate back and forth because I talk way more than he does. So go ahead.
Yeah, give it here, Shaq. Give it here, Shaq.
Shaq.
Yeah. Shaq and Kobe. We dynamic duo.
You know damn well I'm Kobe. Cause you proceed. Go ahead, nigga.
James, he already knows he's a Kobe fan, so I already know how he is.
What's going on?
Oh,
Nah,
y'all
it's
both?
all-
Yeah, y'all both. Listen, I'm a Kobe
Nah. We
fan,
the
too.
dynamic duo. Lakers shit, always. We the best duo in the world.
Pop off.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Word
is
But
bond.
check this out though. First and foremost, what I want to do is before we even like start with the questions or whatever like that, dog. I just want to give you your flowers right here, bro.
Word is bond.
Because,
Appreciate that, bro.
bro, I mean, for those that don't know, I mean, they gonna know because it's us, bro. We've been locked in honestly since early middle school. Like the earliest memory I have of you, man, was the Baltimore club scene was popping, bro. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure,
You had the
for sure.
footwork out there popping. We got
Yeah.
cool, you know what I'm saying? Because we was in a couple of classes.
Yeah,
we was in choir together too.
And we was in choir,
Yeah,
so
we was in choir killing it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
me and this man, we've already been locked in for the longest.
For
and
sure, for
you've
sure.
honestly been working hard, bro. And you really do that. So if ain't nobody ever
that.
tell you that shit, I want to give you your flowers right
Appreciate
here first
that.
and
Make some noise
foremost.
for that, man.
Appreciate that, man.
Make some noise for that. Word is bond.
So we're gonna start this off a little easier or whatever like that. Just a little small, jab like boxing or whatever, man.
Okay.
We know who you are.
Oh,
But
yeah,
this is
we
the Matter of Fact
definitely
podcast.
oh, okay.
So for the Matter of Fact podcast and for everybody out here listening, please tell the world, tell the universe, who is Jam MARKZ?
Listen, Jam MARKZ he's a DJ artist, you know what I mean? A producer, you know what I mean? I started off making beats, you know what I mean? Baltimore club beats, probably like around 2006. And then from there, it was up, my mixes was getting played by DJs around my way at Clever Vibe. Shout out to DJ Smoke, DJ
Smoke.
Wait a Minute, so
Shout out to Smoke.
that's
Wait a
pretty
minute.
much where it stemmed it from, me making beats, but I always made music. My dad, he'll throw beat programs at me and everything, recording studio programs, and I just do my own thing. But what really made me take off is the Baltimore club beats I had to make, growing up. But for the most part, I'm a DJ artist. I make music as well now. I didn't start off making music, but now I make music. So,
I remember when you first started saying you wanted to do that too.
oh yeah, for sure.
After
for
the
sure.
we was in Monco. I want to say Monco days.
We was in Marco, bro, and you know what's crazy, bro? I think the first time you recorded was with me.
Yeah, I think so.
That's crazy.
I think so.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yep, I'm pretty sure you're right about it. Yep.
Do you guys
Yeah.
remember the song you recorded together?
It was me
was
by
a cover.
myself. I was at. It was
It was
a
a
cover.
cover. Yeah, what was the cover?
I don't remember, but it was that was over
Come
10
on,
years.
bro. You know what it was. Chris Brown.
Oh yeah, you
There's
know
nothing
it
different.
was.
You already know.
He
You
know.
Yeah.
But hold on though. Which era of Chris Brown are we talking though? Because you guys were in Monco, so which
What was
cover?
it? I was-
What was
I
hot
was-
at the time?
I was
12,
yeah, it was like 2012, 2013.
So this is like X era basically.
No,
No,
X is
not
2014.
No, not X. The one before that.
Fortune. Yes. Yes.
Fortune era. Excuse me.
Yep. So yeah, I don't remember exactly what song it was. I'm sure it was from
Yeah.
Chris Brown shit, but I don't know. But yeah, I do remember you saying. I do remember doing that.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm gonna start making music, bro. Like I feel like I got it. You know what I mean? You came through. I started engineering him. I didn't even know how to engineer at all. It was trash, you feel me? But you know what I mean, vocals is, Tiz got them vocals, so he was coming
true.
crazy with it. So
Who was downstairs? We was at your mom's crib or your sister's
we
crib?
was at my mom's crib.
Yeah, and your mom was like, "Yo, who was that up there singing?"
Yeah. She was like, oh, he can sing. I'm like, yeah, that's my bro, you know what I mean? So yeah,
Yeah.
man, that's just pretty much where it started from, So
That was the beginnings.
yeah, that was the beginning, man.
Damn, son.
As well, choir, You know what I
Yeah.
mean? When I was in choir with you, we used to be wilding in choir.
Like a motherfucker.
Dancing.
Like a motherfucker.
Dance battle. Yo, me and
Dog.
we would dance battle crazy in school, at choir, right
We
before
really
we
did.
start. Sing offs, I ain't gonna lie, he was bull with singing. He was bull.
You gotta tell
People
me.
don't even know, Before James Earl, man, old dog, singer. Killing it.
Mm-hmm.
Solo, solo
That's
promo,
true. He
yeah.
ain't lying. He's not lying. He's not lying.
Yo,
He ain't lying.
I never did choir because I'll cook everybody. Believe it or not, I actually got denied. I auditioned and I was nervous. I never sang
You
in
was
front
in
of people.
church though. You was right. You was.
I never sang anywhere
Not
professionally.
even in church.
Nah.
You got that soulful voice.
I can do it all though.
Yeah.
I sing that country shit too. Word is bone.
Heavy.
I can do it all, bro. But and even back then, see, for the people who don't know, because you close to you close in age to me, right?
Yeah.
You 32?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, you'll be 33. What, September?
December.
December. I knew it was the end of the year. Oh yeah, you right there behind your boy. Pause. Word is bone.
I know Diddy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's diabolical.
And I'll be 34 in February 9th.
Yeah, but we keep it young. We look young. You know what I mean?
Oh,
young
black don't
souls.
crack.
You know what I mean?
Black don't
Oh,
crack.
listen, old souls, but young soul at heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We keep it.
But it's funny though because I just thought of something. 2012, that same time period. If you'll remember, there was a record that came out. It was French, Rick, Drake, Stay Scheming.
Oh,
and me,
that-
you did a cover.
Oh, they don't know, yo. We did a cover. That is some throwback shit, yo. You know what I mean? Yes. I remember that. Who was it? It was me, you. I feel like it was one more person.
Nah,
Oh,
it was just
me,
us two.
Us two?
It was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a third.
Yo, that's crazy.
Me and you
work,
recorded
yo.
that joint.
I forgot. Do you still got that? I don't even think I got it.
But it's funny. I still remember my verse from that though.
You do?
I
don't
do.
even- I don't even remember my verse, but I know we was goofing.
We was goofing.
Go ahead and spit that shit, oh. Word is bone.
I do a couple bars. We say, the dog is finally here. The wait is finally over. Exploding on you niggas like a supernova. That's all y'all get right now.
Like a supernova.
Oh, that was the bar. Cause I remember Live. He was like, old dog is killing that joint.
See what I'm saying?
You was snapping, yo. That was the time to be alive.
But
yo.
also though,
That was
that
time to
same
be alive.
around that same time though, me and you did we did a remix of Mercy. It never came out.
We did.
Well,
Man, yo,
I did a verse.
We was cooking, yo. That's crazy
It was
work.
funny as
That's
shit.
crazy work. I definitely remember the Stay Scheming joint, yo. I almost forgot about that joint.
That shit actually got some buzz though.
Yeah, it got some buzz, yo. It was going up, man. In high school at the time, people was listening.
But there was another record that you had at the time that took off. Because we going to get to what you recently done, but we got to go back to memory lane. Because this is Jan Marks right here.
This
Jan Marks.
Listen,
In high school.
evolution.
Evolution.
You know what I mean?
So high
Evolution.
school, I believe it was my sophomore or junior year. You and another artist by the name of Key Hot. Shout out to you.
Oh yeah.
Swag Pills.
Swag Pills. Oh, that was that drum, man. That was on one of Chemo's beats too.
Yeah, shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
Chemo.
Chemo,
bro.
too.
Shout out to
Shout out
Chemo.
to
Just
Chemo.
seen him too.
Chemo dropped that.
I mean, yeah, me, Key. It was just me and Key, right? Yeah, it was
Yeah.
just me and Key on that track. Yeah, Swag Pills. That That was a fun time. And oh my God, and you was in the music video.
Yes.
Hey yo, we're not going. Listen, do not look swag pills up, yo. We was goofing, you know what I mean? We was in school making a music video. It was a fun time, you know. Like yeah.
That's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on
yeah,
YouTube.
it
Yeah.
is.
Damn. Son.
Listen, I edit the video and everything. You know what I mean?
Get loose. We gonna get to that.
Oh, we
yeah,
definitely gonna get to that.
Hey, listen, man.
Before we get into any of that though, sticking with the theme of just going back down memory lane.
Yeah.
Give us your first, or give all of us your first earliest memory of even falling in love with the idea of DJing and producing or beat making. What is your earliest memory?
My earliest memory was so what made me really fall in love with producing was I like to dance, you feel me?
Mhm.
You know, so me and my cousin, Janae, you know what I mean, we used to be in the house just dancing, learning new dances. We do a lot of footwork to like don't make me kill.
Nobody.
That's when we was trying to learn how to do the SpongeBob and all that, you know what I'm saying?
SpongeBob.
Yeah,
Y'all motherfuckers don't even know.
Yeah. So just all the dances, walk it out and all that stuff. But I was focused on a Baltimore club at that time. So
Yeah.
I got a love for it, and then I started making it. I started producing on Baltimore club. So that's pretty much what gave me the start of producing and loving DJing. But actually, scratching and mixing and stuff. If you want to say that, that pretty much started like around probably like 2011 when I first DJ'd my party, which was Heck
Wizzy.
Yeah,
Heck
Heck
Wi-
Wizzy.
Yo,
Heck
Heck,
Wizzy.
shout out to you, my guy.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to you. Word is more.
Oh yeah, and we gotta get shout out to A Dot too. You feel me? A Dot at the time, A Dot was like my manager, as you can say, because he was in the behind the scenes. He never liked to be out there like that. But A Dot was a great producer at that time.
Shout out to A Dot.
I mean, it started off with me and A Dot. A Dot, we got on FL Studio and we started going crazy. You
Put the
feel
mic
me?
a little close to you.
Oh, snap.
Good.
Y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
There you go. So yeah, it started off with me and A Dot. We started making party music on Baltimore Club, Music Jersey Club, how you want to call it, on FL. You know what I'm saying? And then
Fruity Loops.
Yeah, Fruity Loops. So we was out there, just making beats and stuff. A Dot didn't really like to be seen like that, but he was super nice. You know what I mean? But he was like my manager because he would push me.
You talking about A Dot? Scott A Dot.
No, Aaron.
Oh, Aaron. Oh, look,
I
the
know
youngest
exactly
one.
what you're talking
Aaron Beakley.
Oh, okay. I might know. That sounds familiar.
about. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know
you know
exactly.
what I
If I
mean?
see-
If you see him, you know who I'm talking about.
I
But
got you.
yeah, so me and him will make party music in our in his aunt's no, matter of fact, his grandmom's house. I mean, rest in peace to his grandma. We didn't make it there.
Yeah, rest in
You know what I
peace.
mean? And sometimes at his house, my house, you know what I'm saying? Then it's a couple of people that we put into the producing, like my man Mill. You know what I mean? Mill.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, he got into it. So yeah, it all stemmed from me, producing to me, start loving the DJ aspect of things, So yeah, that's pretty much where it started from.
So, staying with that for 1 second.
Yeah.
What was the energy like for you around the time that y'all were creating? Because it seemed like in town, like coming up at that point in time, especially with how present that the Baltimore club scene was, or just the club scene in general.
Yeah.
Because Philly, Jersey, like you said, they had a big hand in it too.
Right.
When you guys were creating, because you guys had like a little collective.
Oh, yeah,
Talk
for
about
sure,
just
for
the
sure.
energy that you guys had, just even like planning, planning the records, making the records, or just the vision that y'all had. Just
Bro,
talk about the energy. During
It's
that
crazy,
whole-
man. I was just talking to my bro Vonnie E. Redden. Shout out to him.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Vonnie A.
Vonnie.
You know what I mean? So we were just talking like the energy back then, around 2010, 2012, you know what I mean? Probably ending around 2015, bro. The energy was different. We will literally start a track and then we will send it to somebody through email, do the zip, and then they send it back, and then we just go back and forth making that track. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh,
sometimes-
like the audio tracks y'all send it back and forth.
yeah, the zip file.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So it have everything in it. But sometimes, we actually does, yo, bro, pull up. You know what I mean? Let's make a beat. Let's make a club beat. Sometimes we will make an original. Sometimes we will make a remix. So it's all the energy was crazy, bro. We used to just, after school, link up and just make party music.
Bro, I
Literally.
remember around the same time I did the cover shit at your mom's crib.
Yeah.
It was me, Zeppelin, I think, no, not Zeppelin. Shout out to Zeph. Me, you, and Tunde.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Big bro.
I know what you about to say. Shout out to Tunde, man.
Shout out to
My God.
shout out to my guy Tunde. This nigga said.
It's a lot of legendary
So
stuff. Man.
me and Jam and Tunde went back to the crib. We started. Jam was sitting there making a beat, and then we said, I think Tunde was like, "Oh man, all the girls love Tunde." And then you stuck with it, and you were like, "Yo, that's going crazy." And then it actually turned into all the girls like Tunde. All the girls like Sunday. All the girls like Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday, Monday, every single day.
Day.
Yo, bro.
Yo.
That joint was so crazy, son. I was dying. I said, yo, James, son, I need that joint.
Listen, that joint was a banger, man. Shout out to Tunde, man.
Shout out to my brother.
Listen, we was making party songs out of everything, man. It was a good time, you know what I'm saying?
So fun,
good
bro.
vibes, you know what I'm saying? Everybody danced too, I feel like too. Even if you couldn't dance, you would hop in the circle, you know what I'm saying? It was just a time to be alive, man. We just made music, man. Music beats every day, man.
Oh
after
my
school.
God, son. Club Revive. That was the time.
Bro, that's where it started at, man. Because once Club Revive came, you know what I mean, everybody got together, you know what I'm saying?
Club Revive and 212.
212, man.
Yep.
It was a great
Don't
era,
man. Your
man.
ass is the fattest. That was that shit, bro.
Let me give you your flowers also because you made the Kevin Hart remix.
Oh yeah, that
You gonna learn today.
Oh,
I got so many remixes I made, yo. I lost a lot though. I ain't gonna lie. It came to an era where I lost all my music, man. It was crazy. It was crazy. I didn't back my stuff up of all my music.
Oh man, that's the worst.
Cooked me. But man, listen, man. Had some I gotta know the insider, dog.
Oh, okay. What's up? Yeah, all camera. What's up?
But look, yo. Yeah, man. So many remixes, so many originals and stuff. You know what I mean? When it comes to the party music, man. That's what started me, man. And I'm grateful for that, man. And shout out to the town, you know what I mean? Y'all really was showing me love and building me up as a DJ.
Shout out to town, shout out to Dot.
You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody, man, that I mentioned this podcast.
So while in the middle of you creating your music or whatever like that, what were some of the things that you noticed or like about yourself? Because they say that when you find something that you love, you discover more about yourself. And I feel like you discovered a lot at a young age versus now. Don't get me wrong. You
all right, so you saying when I was starting or just on and all?
As you progress.
As you started progressing and climbing through the ranks.
It's like,
as you got older type shit.
I feel like music is a way to express yourself. So it's like, when I was making these beats, you know what I mean? I love dancing and I love good vibes and good energies, especially at that time. You know what I'm saying? So that's what really stemmed from, me making the music I did. I wanted everybody to dance, and seeing people dance to my music, it just made me feel good. So at that time, it was just an expression of like seeing people dance, man, Right. Jersey club, party music, Baltimore, whatever. It's all like dance music. You know what I'm saying? So I that was the era. I feel like that was the era of dancing. Like people dance now, but that era right there was the era of dancing.
That definitely was. I know for me, as a young whippersnapper, or E40 says young mustache, whatever.
Yeah.
You had to really.
Everybody danced, bro.
Everybody danced.
In the club, bro. Everybody's dancing.
The skating rink is where you would find me.
Yo, the skating rink was
with the rollerblades. Son with the rollerblades.
You was a Ringer Rocks legend.
Word is bond.
He was a Ringer Rocks legend, yo. He go crazy on them skates. I'm telling you. He go crazy.
Hey, son, I said it in his interview or his pod. Did I bring that up? You did. Nigga,
he said I had a big head too and all that.
I promise you.
Yeah, it's okay.
That joint was busky. Word is bump. And you just saw them big ass rollerblades, and he just sitting there cutting the rug on the rollerblades and jumping and skating back. I'm like, here go this little nigga, man.
No doubt, yo.
But let me ask you now, who with all the music and stuff now,
yes,
producing, DJing.
Yes.
Who would you want to work with the most? Anybody in the world?
Anybody in the world?
Who would you want to work with for? Who would you want to DJ for? Who would you want to produce for? And who would you want to have a feature?
Who I would want to DJ for? Dang, man, that's that's
Because
huge.
you also did go on tour. Was that South by Southwest? Who was that?
No. It was a showcase tour.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to them having me go on tour.
Was that
in
I-95
2018.
showcase? Who was that for?
It was a showcase tour. That's just what it was called, the showcase tour.
It just had
Yeah.
it just had the route.
Yeah, we went to 25 states. You know, it was a good time. You know what I'm saying? We was looking for the best artists in the country.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so yeah, that was mad dope.
But yeah, back on track. Who would you want to DJ for?
All right, DJ for, dang, that's so hard, man. I want to DJ for so many, artists out here, man.
Okay,
all right. The first that comes to my head is the Baby, man. I feel like if I DJ for the Baby, it'd be crazy. Shout out to DJ Kid, you know what I mean?
Shout out
I mean,
DJ Kid.
DJ Kid is different. You know what I mean? He brings the energy, but you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? The Baby's lit. It's just so many people I DJ.
We can just do that.
Like I DJ for Chris Brown, you feel me? Like,
But you know DJ Fresh.
or Drake, you feel what I'm saying?
DJ
Like,
Fresh is on tour with Breezy right now. He smoke. That nigga can sing. I seen him last year when they came to the city. And
who, Fresh can sing?
DJ Fresh, yes.
Oh, that's heavy. That's heavy.
Chris Brown's tour DJ. That nigga can
Hey.
sing, bro.
Hey, that's crazy.
He was singing them Jones when he was in the back getting ready and shit. I'm like, yo, he killing that
Yo, he
shit.
about to collab with his DJ, yo. You never know.
Word is Vaughn. I met a few, but DJing, like, what venue would you want to DJ the most though, too? Because you can be like on DJ, like a tour again, or depending on how nice you get.
Coachella.
Woo! Why
You know what I
not?
mean?
Yes,
Coachella, DJ at the Coachella. You know what I mean? Legendary.
You gonna be getting high with the whites on the shrooms and the hippies.
Listen, I don't mind. Listen, let's get stroomed up. Let's get turned up. You know what I mean? It's lit.
So,
Give me that Julio. Listen, we turn it up.
see there, you gonna turn it
Shots on Tiz. So now.
is straight EDM.
I had an era I was making EDM music, and it's a whole nerd culture.
The whites love it, man. The white folk
I
love
love
that shit.
EDM.
Talk about that. Expand on that a little bit more. Making the EDM, like
Listen to EDM music. I feel like that made me a better producer because of all the sounds. Like that's a different type of ball game. You know, the sounds. You just focus on the snares. I made trap EDM, so the snares, the vox, and it's different. You know, so like EDM music, it's a culture, bro, for real. Like I mean, not saying hip hop and stuff not a culture. But it's a culture for real. Like it's different, you're free. It's free spirit people,
Yeah.
No judge zone. So that EDM,
true.
I love making EDM and being around the EDM people that I met. Shout out to Joe Neji and his brother G.
Shout out Chitty.
Yeah.
Shout out
Chitty
to
Block.
Yeah, they brought me into the EDM game, especially G Buck, man. He's a crazy producer, man. I'm telling y'all gotta check him out. I don't know if y'all listen to EDM, but he makes Jersey Club as well.
My brother
and stuff
Chitty.
like that. But yeah, man, like. Yeah, the EDM world, dope, man. Y'all should listen. Y'all shouldn't think about making the EDM track. I'm not even lying, yo.
Bullshit. Nah.
this guy.
You gotta be versatile, man.
Got to.
Loud and clear, you right.
You gotta be
You right,
versatile,
you
You
man.
tell me that all the time.
I do. I'm being a smart ass right now, but so the feature, who would be your feature? Who would you want to feature with as MARKZ the artist? Who would you want to be your feature? Who would you want to work with?
Man, can I say top 5?
No, we're gonna get to that. Don't not yet. Hold on to that though.
Okay. Oh man, who would I want to feature with? What would be crazy? Man, I ain't gonna lie. I just think me and Drake will make something crazy, man. And I'm not even just saying that because he's a popping artist that everybody want to feature with. I feel like me and Drake will make a crazy track, but let's just keep it like that. You said pick one, so I ain't.
Yeah, so but I'll get to that. So hold on to that.
Oh, wait. No, we ain't gonna do that. If we could have one artist, I'm gonna go to Pleasure P. Wait, we ain't gonna do that.
That's my.
Wow.
Pleasure P is my favorite artist of all time, bro.
So
Really?
listen,
You know
that's
what?
funny that you say that.
I feel like you did say that, but I didn't realize he was that high on your list.
Lottie
I
not.
don't wanna lose this relationship.
Yeah.
Gotta
yeah.
stay strong.
Yeah,
That's
man.
fire.
Listen, Pleasure P is one of my favorite artists.
So that's funny that you say that, pal.
Uh-oh.
Come September 19th, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah,
Here
yeah.
in Lincoln. Matter of fact, Segueing into the Fall Fest of 2025 here in Lancaster at Penn Medicine Park. This truly will be opening up for Mr. Pleasure P, Bobby Valentino,
Heavy.
Lloyd,
Heavy.
and King Conja.
Sheesh.
Shout out to my brother Carolina Cash. Also,
Yes,
he
sir.
will be in the opening.
Shout out to Carolina Cash, man. My guy.
He will be opening up as well, and a few other artists. We're gonna be turning up with them in the back. So see y'all niggas later.
Yeah.
But yes, I will be opening up for Pleasure P and all them.
Heavy.
Come September 19th for the fall.
Get your tickets now.
Get y'all tickets
Get
now.
y'all tickets now.
At penmedicinepark.com.
You know I'm grabbing mine.
Word is bond. So when y'all see me and Tiz, I see you doing their thing.
No, y'all better pull up.
Word is
That's
bond.
what it
I'll be
is.
like, well, share my shit. Get y'all tickets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Donations.
But yeah, but yeah. So Pleasure P, got it.
Yes,
got it.
yeah. What if we get on a track together? I know that's gonna be crazy because I just know his music. You feel me? And I feel
I
like
can
I
see you
can
doing
blend
it.
easily with that. Me being a DJ, you know, we listen to every artist and you know everything, how they flow, how they sound and stuff. And I don't know how to compliment him.
I love girls. I love girls. I love girls so much. I think I'm lesbian.
I was just listening to that when I was at work in my headphones. That's my
That's my
That's
shit.
a banger. You know what I mean? That's a banger.
Sexy, nasty. That's that shit, bro.
Yes, sir.
But yeah.
No, you was definitely excited. You are definitely excited for this Pleasure P joint. I already know.
Oh
it.
Yeah, that shit is about to be a different beast.
Oh, it is about to be a beast for sure.
That shit is gonna be different.
I know that jump might be litty, man. And it's in Link too. What?
Yeah, bro.
Link be jumping.
Speaking of jumping, speaking of litty, speaking of good vibes, speaking of party,
Well,
Ooh, okay.
speaking of energy, you are. I'm gonna call you a curator of energy. That's what I'm gonna call you right now.
I like
I
that.
can see that.
I like
right?
that.
Because there's an energy that I see at parties when you're DJing. There's an energy that I see when you're producing.
He bring the hood
This is
niggas
heavy.
in the
I wasn't
He
even
bring
gonna,
the
I
hoodlums.
wasn't even gonna go there.
I will call a spade a spade, but his parties be jumping.
Yeah, no, they do be jumping. I'm just talking shit. No, seriously. So I see the energy with all that. I see the energy when people come up to you and the smile across your face,
Yeah,
the
for
energy
sure.
that you radiate
For sure.
in the setting. So combining all of that together, because energy got to come out. When
Oh, yeah,
energy
for sure.
when energy is balling up for so long, it has to release.
Mm-hmm.
So the energy has to get loose.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So speaking of that,
Loud and clear.
get loose.
Like that segue now.
Listen, man.
Studio session. What was the energy going into that?
Get
Oh
loose.
man,
Get
listen,
loose.
man, it was crazy, man. I was beat surfing, and I came across that beat. You know, I actually typed in I want a Jersey Club type beat. You know, I want to bring the vibes back, so I'm just beat surfing, found that song. You know, and then that's when the harmonies came out. You feel me? And then that's when I start. Oh yeah. Let me tap in. Let me download this joint. You know what I'm saying? And from there, it just started flowing perfect. You know what I'm saying? Get loose with the gang and me sipping the goose, and then party be temperature boo. You know what I'm saying? That joint and the flow was just like perfectly going. Like the energy was crazy. It's like everything that I wanted it to be. It came right into that track.
Rumor has it that is one of your quickest tracks that you made. Is this true?
It was pretty quick. It was pretty quick. You know what I mean?
There it is.
It was just a nonchalant, just straightforward track that I just ran right through. I knew what I wanted when I made that track. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, me and my team, we was drinking the drop shots. That's what we call them, drop shots.
Right.
So I was trying to make a theme for us at that
Right.
time. You know what I'm saying? This was 2023, one of my
Right.
craziest years. I was throwing parties back to back. Swamp
Oh
Pipe,
yeah.
Swamp Pipe.
Rivet.
RP the Swamp Pipe.
Yeah, RP the Swamp Pike, man. That was my stumping ground. But yeah, I was throwing crazy parties. We had the New Year's Eve party. We went stupid. You feel me? It went stupid crazy.
You had
know what I'm saying?
you had to
Word
always
is
had the Thanksgiving
Word
Eve
is
parties.
Yeah,
Word is
different-
born.
He always had parties for every damn holiday. Shit.
Oh, yeah.
I did. Did
The
you have?
themes- the
Did we
themes
have
go crazy.
Juneteenth at one point? I don't remember.
Yeah. Shout out to Troy. We had the Juneteenth joint.
Oh, yeah.
And we had artists performing. Yeah, that was
I was supposed to perform at that, but
yeah. That was a
Love
nice
Troy.
little vibe. They had the FA Snoop.
oh yeah.
She came out, so yeah, that was a vibe. That was a vibe. But
The
yeah.
city. Shout out to her.
But yeah, at that time, you know, I was throwing mad parties, so I needed a theme for my team at the time, you know what I mean, Gruel Entertainment. So you know, that was our theme, you know. And when I dropped it, they went crazy. They was like, "Oh, he got drop shots in there," like, you know. So we brought out in the music video, we brought out the drop shots and everything. So yeah, it was live. It was very live.
And you know what's crazy? The video that you shot for that.
yeah,
This nigga
It made
was in
perfect
it
sense.
with a motherfucking
Yeah, I
beater
was.
on like this.
he was in that drum.
Get loose.
No,
Get
you know what's
loose.
crazy though? Before we even made the music video, you was in the first like promo drawing too on Facebook.
Oh, was that
Oh,
just
yeah,
a promo
I was.
video?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he was in both. He was in both though. But,
Oh, yeah.
but the promo video, he was like the main attraction.
Oh, wait, that's right. Wilk shot the video because when you performed it too
yeah. Well, yeah.
at Rivet in the back in the court in the back quarters.
Yeah. It was kind of like everybody was shooting it. You know what I'm saying? At that time, my videographer and them pull up because he was feeling sick at the time. So you know, he was we just was giving the camera to everybody. You know, Wilk was shooting, Menners was shooting. You know, different people was shooting it, and you know, I ended up doing that on the iPhone and editing it myself. You know, so it was a.
That's a good joint, bro.
Yeah.
That's the cheapest
Paint
way,
tracks is
man.
crazy.
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
not realize that.
Yeah, you couldn't even tell that. You know what I mean? It was on the iPhone for real, or you know, if I edited it and all that.
I saw them niggas walking in. I saw Wilk and Menace walking around with a gimbal. I'm like, what the hell them niggas doing?
Yeah, nah, because you know, I was like, you know, like going through it. I'm like, dang, man, you know, everybody's here for this video shoot, so how I'm gonna do it, man? They was like, this relax, you know. They calmed me down and they was like, you know what I mean, we gonna do this on the iPhone. I was like, fuck it, let's make it happen. So we made
I
it
ain't even
happen.
gonna lie, son. That's why I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Then when I shot Hips on Me at Swamp,
Yeah.
that's why I knew. That's why I said I either gotta have Wait a Minute or Jam or Sharp.
Man, listen,
'Cause
shout
I
out
knew-
to them, man. Yo, those my guys,
shout
man.
Matter of fact,
Out.
shout out to Sharp. Shout out to Wait a Minute. Shout out to Will.
Listen,
Shout out to all of them.
let me give Wait a Minute and Smoke they flowers, you know.
Shout
they
out to Smoke, too.
Yeah, you know, they pretty much, you know, they taught me how to DJ for real, you know, me being around them, you know, and they teaching me different things, man. Shout out to them, man. They was my mentors growing up, man.
Yo, shout out to them, man.
I mean, I show all genuine love and like, you know, break through in my music, man. The DJs, man, shout out to the DJs, man. They break y'all records. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to them for breaking my my Jersey club tracks, you know what I mean, growing up, man. Like, they made me lit. They made me lit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At Club Revive.
Right.
Everybody like, yo, that what song is that? That's Jam. You know, I have my little signature drop.
Jam,
No,
it's
it's-
DJ Jam.
No, it's be like Jam.
Oh, yeah.
It was my niece, you know what I mean, Ayana, you know what I mean, when she was younger. So like that was my little signature. So when they heard that, it was like, oh, this is a Jam exclusive. You feel me? So
That's right.
man, it was a
Jam
time,
Marks.
man.
Jam Marks.
Jam Marks. That's the new one. Jam Marks. Jam Marks.
So yeah, so
Get litty.
yeah. Real
Damn,
quick,
son.
before I damn son,
Where'd you find this? Trapaholics, real trap shit.
Yeah. Shout out. Matter of fact, big bro Chris Cash, Carolina Cash is walking
What
in the
up,
door.
though? Mike Geyser,
By the way, real quick. No longer do you have to ask your nigga if you want the best Southern cuisine.
Yep.
Hit up Cash
The
and Sons
Carolina
right now.
Cash and Cash and Sons.
Yeah.
Fucking down, bitch.
You heard him loud and clear.
No longer do you gotta
Yeah.
ask your nigga. You can ask him.
Hey, yo, nigga. But
No
yeah,
doubt.
but yeah. So shout out to Big Carolina Cash in the building.
Yes.
Man.
Yes, sir. My God, man.
Real quick, I didn't get the RIPs out of the way. So prayers up for Air India, those people who passed away on Air India. It was like 220 something people who died. One person survived. And that is literally insane. So yo, keep y'all prayers up for these people that are on
Definitely
these
pray
planes
for them,
traveling.
man.
Anything y'all do, just be careful, all right? And if you know what I'm saying? Anybody else who has lost somebody recently,
Prayers to y'all,
prayers
man.
are T's and P's, thoughts and prayers, word is bond. Enough of the morbidity. Let's try
Well, real quick though, let's also give thanks. You know what I'm saying for those who've been struggling or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying with the deaths and are still powering through because
Yeah.
God is real. Energy is
I'm
real.
telling you.
Perseverance is real.
Yep.
For sure.
Whoever y'all believe in, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to.
Listen, Biggie told us, man, it's life after death. It don't
I
matter
believe
what
this
religion.
life
Just
after
like that.
death.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is after the darkness comes the dawn. So
Word is
after the
bond.
rain comes the sun.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
It's all about the balance at the end of the day.
It's all about the balance. I like the way you put that
You know
together.
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Yep.
For sure. And speaking of the sun, And speaking of the joy, talk about the joy that you have when you're creating. Like, what inspires you?
I mean, sometimes, like some music you might go through stuff too as well. And, that can inspire you. But what inspires me is that, me just making music and people hearing it, man. And like seeing the reaction. That's really what it comes to. And I make music for me as well, so I can listen to it and I'll be like, damn, I was going to do a lot at that time. And, that was a way for me, express myself at that
outlet.
time. Yeah, it's an outlet for me to
Speaking of
express myself.
Mike.
Yeah, it was an outlet for me, express myself at that time. So, yeah, that's pretty much the joy. The joy in it is just, the love for it, man. It's really that simple. The love for it, That's the best I could really put it.
For those of y'all that don't know, it's not just about him producing. He also has, this man is actually very smart when it comes to the music. And when I say that, you know what I mean? Me and this man have also had conversations, you know what I'm saying, about the state of music. We've actually had that at parties. And I do, thank you for that luxury too, because I know a lot of people don't get that luxury.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
sure,
Sometimes
yeah.
you'll ask me, what I think about certain things or whatever. I'll come to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with that, let's have a moment right here. Billboard did just drop a recent list of the top 75. Now they classified as R&B.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And just to give a quick key points, Stevie Wonder was number 1. Aretha was number 2.
heavy.
Michael was number 3.
I'll pull it up. I got it.
Marvin Gaye was 10th. R. Kelly was 9th.
Yeah, it was something ridiculous.
A lot of people were upset about some of the placement. Aaliyah was all the way down at 40. Brandy was 41.
Yeah.
Luther was in the 20s.
So top 10 right here. Stevie Wonder at 1.
Beyonce was in the top 10.
Okay.
Aretha Franklin number 2. Michael Jackson number 3. Beyonce 4. Whitney Houston 5. James Brown 6. Prince at 7. Mariah at 8. R. Kelly at 9. And Marvin Gaye at 10. You jacking it?
Give us your perspective.
I feel like they could have definitely put some other people on. Like, where's Usher? I feel like
Usher was 12.
Okay, 12. That's not bad. It's not that bad. What y'all think about it? Like, I feel like
I feel as though that it's pretty accurate.
hold up. Where's Chris Brown?
Chris Brown was in the 20s.
Was he in the 20s?
Yeah,
Chris Brown definitely was in the 20s.
I don't agree with that. Chris Brown should really be up there.
Of all time, I think they basing it. I think they said we were listening to Joe Budden on the way over here, and they were saying that it was supposedly based off of accolades like longevity, songs, then voice, and I think it was something else. I think that's how they basing that list.
Chris Brown should be there.
I think he should be
100%. Like Chris Brown, longevity.
I think he should be top 15, no more than top 15.
top 15. I get that. I give you
Nothing wrong with
that.
that.
I give you that.
I mean,
Let's be fair here.
He,
You know what I'm saying?
but man,
I didn't feel no way about it first.
They older than Chris.
yeah, they older than Chris.
Chris
So I'm
is
not
our
mad.
age.
He texted me.
But-
He was tight about the list at first, but I'm like, yo, and I told him, I said, yo, the way that they did this list, I'm like, this is not an R&B list. This is a music list. This is soul. This is funk. This is all of that.
Okay, go.
You know what I mean? So I knew immediately as soon as that top 10 came out, I said, yeah, I knew it. I said, watch, Stevie Wonder's going to be on that list. Aretha's going to
sure,
be on
for
there.
sure.
Marvin Gaye's going to be on that list.
sure.
I said, there's no way they're doing a 90s. There's no way that the R&B list was strictly based off of like 80s and 90s. I said, there's no way.
Oh no,
I said,
no.
the soul artists have to come in here too. So I knew that James Brown was going to be on there.
But R&B, like the 90s R&B, even the 80s, like it was like real strong R&B. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like nowadays, the R&B is not like R&B like it used to be, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So
In what way though? What capacity you talking about?
I feel like it was more like R&B back then was more based off of love rather than than being intimate and stuff like that. You got the intimate, but you got the love music. Like they will sing their heart out. You know what I mean? Like
That's what they was talking about. Niggas ain't reaching for the air no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
reaching for the rain.
Yeah, they ain't
singing
bringing
in the
that
rain.
exactly,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly. So like,
I just thought of something in our video. Is that why that they had that shot of you literally?
Actually, Drew told me to do that. So he was like, yo, just put your hand in the camera. I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
oh yeah, I do remember when you did that. Yeah,
You lied, cheated.
I forgot I was in that music video too. That's
Jam
funny.
was
my
in
God,
the
yes.
music video.
Let's talk about.
Real quick, Jam was actually in the video. We needed a scene for to make it look. Me and shout out to Alyssa Jeter. Shout out to her.
Got the list. You know what I mean?
List too bad. I'm like, we gotta come up with a scenario, come up with a skit where it make it seem like you was violating me. So we had somebody, but where we were doing it at, some street shit started to happen.
It's another day.
Over there
I'm
on
gonna
B,
catch you next time. I'm gonna catch you next
on
time.
B&E.
I still got these Crawfords.
On B, actually, we initially started it on B&E, and then some street shit started to happen.
Yeah.
So we had to transfer. We had to move somewhere else. And the dude that was involved in the street shit was supposed to be in the video.
Yep.
So some street shit happened, and then I had to hit the audible, call Jam,
Yeah, you already know, man.
pulled up, and we shot the pictures outside of their crib.
Came
him
do
and Trenton.
clutch. Came do clutch.
And then, because
Definitely.
technically, we had to improvise because he got excited and got in your face, and it was supposed to be me.
yeah.
But I said, you know what? That pans out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hopped into his mode and got excited. So I let him ride.
He said, and got excited.
So I saw y'all start squaring up. I'm like, that wasn't supposed to be like that.
Wobble up.
It wasn't that. But
My bad, y'all.
once again,
Yo, that was
no,
the
it's all right.
funniest thing ever, yo. That was the
Because I saw
funniest thing
people
ever,
like
yo.
actually starting to like slow down to see if y'all really about to mix.
Yo,
Hey, but it made the video that much better.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
him talking.
that made it more legit. You're
People really actually came up to us after we first dropped the video. People really came up and said like how crazy like the fight scene was, but they just actually appreciated like the authenticity of it. Like
I look real.
you know, you look at James Brown for example. To me, without James Brown, you don't get Michael Jackson. To me personally, right? He is the Godfather.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I look at the impact, and it was a video. It was them two and Prince. But when you saw, everybody was already crazy because it was James Brown. He's the Godfather. To me, he's the first hip hopper before hip hop was even around.
Well, before he passed, Mike came out on stage with him. Probably
Yeah.
like a year or two.
Yeah.
And he put the cape on him. Remember
yeah,
that?
yep.
Was that BET
wow.
Awards? Was that
I think it was BET Awards.
It
I
was
think it
either,
was.
It was either BET Awards or the VMA. And was it? Well, it couldn't have been the VMA. It had to be one of them BET Awards. That's what I'm thinking. James Brown old ass was sitting there gyrating. Saw Mike come out with the all white and the long hair, perm, pristine, word is bond. And was bowing to him and then put the cape on him or some shit. I can't
That's
remember.
heavy.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
Technical
You want to do your last
Technical
question?
difficulties, but
Yeah,
we back.
yeah. And matter of fact, this gives me the perfect time because it was through this technical difficulty. There was a certain question that came to mind, and we talked about earlier. You guys did records together. We
Yes,
did
indeed.
records together.
Yes, indeed.
You know, 2 + 2 = 4. All three of us, we have a record together.
They have a music video together.
Yeah, but you know, we were
Oh!
asking everybody, can we link
Baby,
tonight?
can we link tonight?
Oh yeah, I
Can
forgot
we
about that joint.
lay? Can we lay now?
I can make you wink
tonight.
What happened with that track?
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
question.
so all right. I guess it's in the files, man.
Oh, I have it.
That whole
have
shit.
it?
Oh, I have it.
Yo,
too.
send me it, yo.
I got you.
Send
Can
me
we
that
link
joint.
tonight? You remember
Can
the
we, go,
verse?
can we link tonight? I really had a long day, yo, before we get away. I don't really even want to think tonight. Can we link tonight? Girl,
We
I'm
gonna-
we can link
I'm gonna-
tonight.
We're
Yo,
gonna.
you
I want to
went crazy
read.
on the verse. I forgot all about that.
Yo,
joint,
listen.
dog.
I forgot about that. Joint
I'm
too.
excited talking about it. Don't
So
mind me, yo.
what we will do for the audience,
Okay.
I will re-record. We'll re-record it all.
Oh,
Yeah, because
it's gonna
I
be
think
easy.
I think it came down to me have to re-record too. I think I ain't really
I'll pay for the whole joint,
okay.
and if we all can go to the studio session, go to my studio,
Okay.
and we'll set it up, and I can get it done.
Let's
We-
get
we-
it, man.
I
Coming soon.
can set it up for the
Coming
next
soon
song.
then.
I can
Just
set
like
it up
that.
for the next song.
You heard that.
Coming soon.
Tiz the singer,
Jam.
James Earl.
Y'all heard
Y'all
it?
heard
It's
that.
Jam. We outside.
All right, so last segment, brother. Top five artists
Artist, okay.
and top 5 songs. So let's give me that right now. Let's hear the top 5. This is why we do this at the end too. So because y'all don't think about it. For me,
Top 5 artists of all time. Yeah. All right, so
all right, I'll count it down for you. Post.
Biggie.
Uh-huh.
For sure.
Spread love the Brooklyn way.
I gotta say Pac. You know what I'm saying? Only right say
The Don.
Chris Brown.
Breezy.
You know what I mean? Chris Brown, man, he's a legend, bro. Right now he's a legend. He's still consistent. Who's consistent like that, man?
Besides him and Drake.
I think he's more consistent than Drake, in my opinion.
You'll
You
be
talking
correct.
my talk.
You'll be
You know what I
correct.
mean? Real rap. So dang, I mean, it comes with, making great records and longevity. Who can I say after that?
I need 2 more.
Oh, I ain't say Drake. Yeah,
Drake. All right. One
Drake.
more.
Dang. There's so many artists, bro. This gonna be really hard.
It changes. It's subjective.
You know what I mean?
It's subjective, so
Off the
it can
top,
change.
it's cool. It's off the top though. You feel me? Because
Yeah.
you really gotta put thought process in this. But off the top right now, I got them 4, and then dang, Michael Jackson, bro.
Loud and clear.
There it is.
You know what I mean?
There it
Michael
is.
Jackson, man. You know what I'm saying?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's like I said, it's records and longevity, man. Like,
Longevity.
you know what I mean? So, yeah.
I got you.
Off top, you know what I mean? It probably could be a little more sturdy, but, we're talking artists, rap, singing, you know what I mean? Yeah, just like that. Just like that.
That's fine. Top 5 songs.
Top 5 songs. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give it to Meek Mill's Dreaming Nightmares.
Yeah, that's up there.
That
on
joint
everybody's
is
list.
a crazy track,
I used
bro.
to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, or I had to
You know what I mean?
grind like this, to shine like this.
I ain't gonna lie, I would say Kendrick, they not like us, but it got
Why not?
it's not out enough for me to really. I gotta give it more. The song itself, look, the song itself.
This is your top 5. I don't. Who cares what them niggas say?
All right, but yeah, all right, you right. All right, so look, we're gonna do Dreams and Nightmares. We're gonna do dang man,
Dan.
Think the Bay gonna let you disrespect Pac, nigga?
Ooh.
I think that Oga show gonna be on that stop, nigga.
that's what I'm saying. He went crazy on that drum,
You know,
but
sometimes wait, real quick. Sometimes you gotta pop out to show niggas.
Anyway,
100%. Listen,
Saying?
all right, top 5. Ooh, y'all pick. This is a hard one.
because it changes. It can change.
Yeah.
That is a hard one, man.
Right now, then. Just right now, what's your favorite songs?
My favorite songs right now, man. Being a DJ, man, it's hard to really. We listen to so much music. It's really hard. But all right, we just gonna do like this. We're gonna do Dreams and Nightmares.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do dang. All right, look.
And it can be any genre too. Like you don't have to box yourself in.
That's what I'm saying. It's so much, bro. I like reggae music. I like
Some vibes
hip hop,
come through? Yeah.
R&B.
I feel like I have one
What's up?
because you played it a lot. Is Fremont on that list by Thames?
I like Free Minds 100%. But top 5, that's really
Oh, okay.
that's
All right,
it's
that's
real
cool.
hard. All right,
I'm not mad at that.
All right, so we're gonna do right now. We're gonna do right now. We're gonna do top 5 right now.
Dreams and Nightmares. I need 4
Yeah,
more.
we're gonna do Dreams and Nightmares. We're gonna do dang man. I'm really trying to think right now, bro. Really trying to think.
Just give me 4 randoms that you fucking with right now. Speak the
Dang.
language.
Let me think. What Drake dropped lately? I don't really like that song that Drake
Lawsuits.
dropped. Yeah, I don't really like with that.
Ariana
I'm gonna
Grande.
put They Not Like Us on there, man.
That's 2.
'Cause I like it's like I like songs that have like they got like an anthem. That's like an anthem for real, man.
Shout out to TD, PG Lang.
I like hype music. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
The Baby, Fat. That joint's crazy.
That's 3. 2 more.
You know what I
Baby's
mean?
an MC too.
Shout out to DJ Crazy, my brother, man. DJ Crazy and
DJ Crazy.
and Zeddy Will twerking with your friends. That's a banger.
That's 4.
You know what I'm saying? This is right now that I know if I play,
That's fine.
people gonna go crazy. As a DJ, this is DJ stuff. So
One more.
dang, man.
So I just need 1 more from you, bro.
Okay. So, you know what I mean? due to respect, Pleasure P is one of my favorite artists. I'm gonna have to say, She Likes.
There you have it.
There it is.
Well, hell of a list there, MARKZ.
That joint gonna change, y'all. I was just,
It's subjective, bro.
you
So all
know,
that shit gonna change.
me being a DJ, it's so hard to say your favorite top 5 songs, man. And just for anybody in general, not even me being a DJ, it's really hard. But hey, listen, the list changes, like you said.
Loud and clear.
The list definitely changes. So yeah.
So any final question? Yeah.
Final. Okay. I have one final question for you.
Okay.
One final question. As a creator, for you,
Yeah.
what would you say is the best thing about what it is that you do?
The best thing it is what I do, just making people enjoy the music that I put out. And sometimes people go through stuff, and I got pain music as well. I got break up music, and I got music that make you dance and turn up. So that's the best feeling. To my music impacting people pretty much. So that's pretty much what it comes down to.
Yeah.
There it is.
And new music on the way soon too. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna forget about that.
Right. Jam, do you want to let people know where they can find you, find your music, try to locate and see where they can listen to you at?
Listen, man, you can find me on all platforms. MARKZ, JAMMARKZ. Instagram is Jam Official. I mean, and it's just like that. It's Jam. Times 8, man.
Times 8.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You know the vibes.
Y'all know where y'all can find me. Oh, wait. Go ahead, James Earl.
I was throwing up the 8 for him, but all right.
Let people know where they can find you.
James 0610. All around the board.
Right. And you know where y'all
Plain
can
and
find me.
simple.
Tiz the Singer. TIZZTHA Singer, all one word on everything. And Tiz the Singer on Xbox. And I will see y'all later. I appreciate y'all, Jam. I appreciate y'all coming, bro.
Y'all know, I appreciate y'all for having me, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right,
yes,
yo.
sir.